Dr. White has accumulated over 25 years of experience working in aerospace between Boeing, Lockheed Martin, NASA, and now LSI. He currently serves as the Director of Advanced Research and Development at LSI and now Casimir. His favorite color is yellow and his lucky number is pi. So everybody, Dr. White.
This time we have together, my objective with this is just to kind of share a few things with you guys that are really important to me as a researcher. But more importantly, kind of think of me as your Sherpa. So space can expand and contract at any speed. This is just an extra credit since you're here, and I'm also an astrophysicist. The speed at which she looked at these dots, right, would be a certain speed. Let's just call it 1. Normalized units, 1. The speed is 1. When she looks at the next row of dots around her, the speed that they have, because the expansion is twice the overall distance, the speed of the dots around that is 2. And indeed, in general relativity, we highlight that as a violation of energy conditions. So papers that get written, we usually highlight that. And so in Kupier's paper, he said, hey, here's my model, here's what it looks like, here's what it requires. Clocks on board are synchronized with mission control, flat space-time, lots of wonderful characteristics. But hey, requires exotic matter, so this may be an issue.
As incredible as it may seem, there will be a time, and it may be closer than you think, when we live on other worlds. The moon, Mars, and in the space between. And when that day comes, just as always, our children will look with curiosity across these new horizons, with a desire to go further and to explore what lies beyond. But beyond Mars, the distances between worlds grow immensely, even within our own solar system, and become truly vast in between stars. If we ever want to reach out across these distances, we need to learn how to go fast.
So now I have a system set up where I can charge one side to a voltage. And when I see the displacement of the system, if I let it just sit, it's going to just be a simple square wave, right? So now I know so many nanometers based on the thruster that's sitting here and the stiffness of the system and the data cables I have across the interface. I now know what 25 micronewtons might look like. So that's how we would calibrate a system like this. And so this allows us to go through and measure extremely small forces real time without having to do a lot of data processing. Now, and so in the process of doing that, we take the data that comes from the optical displacement sensor and we do a spectrum analysis. We do a Fourier transform. So we look for which frequencies do we see vibration in the system, like the air conditioning equipment on the roof, other things that we may not think about on a day-to-day experience. We would pick those things up, and that just helps us understand confounding noise sources that we need to either control with isolation hardware or operationally control them, like maybe shutting off the air conditioning on a Saturday. Now, this next part, I would appreciate no pictures.